This is your purpose. Your purpose is to build up the temple of perfected man. And the temple is the body. The soul sits within the temple that we must build up. You see, a building with 4 walls that calls itself a temple or a mosque or a church or a synagogue, that is not the temple of God. The temple of God is the body of man. It's the body of woman. And that is what we must guard sacredly. We cannot have more love for precious stones, more love for jewelry that we'll guard with our life. That if somebody stole a diamond from us or a gold Rolex necklace, we'll be willing to kill, but we'll be so quick to tarnish our sacred body. We'll sell our body for $100. We'll sell our body for a meal. These are things we'll do to our most sacred instrument. But we'll love material items to death. Our purpose is to build up the temple of God. This body we are not to just throw away as if we got another one to just put on. If we are to build the temple of God, then it takes for us to consciously know who we are. Because when we know who we are, then we'll know that these conditions we are in are not made for God. The conditions we are in are not made for kings and queens. These conditions we are in are not made for our children. But as long as we lack knowing who we are, then we'll be content in this system. We'll be content in these conditions. And we only ask for minor changes. Master, can you change this about how you police us? Master, can you change this on how you surveillance us? Master, can you change this because this one food that you gave us got a lot of poison in it? We have to get out of this submissive beggar position. Truly, that's not a position for God's chosen people. That is not a position for the righteous. Our purpose is to build God's kingdom on this earth. Because God's kingdom is to be built by hands, by our hands. And if we are to build God's kingdom on earth as it is in heaven, then first we must be the light. We must be the builders. We must first build up ourselves, because the kingdom is to come out of us. It's not to just come down, float on a cloud, and establish itself on the earth, and we could then joyfully run in it. We are to build it with our hands, with our sweat, and stop offering our children up to the beast and hope that they will amend their system to fit us in, to accommodate their 400-year-old slaves. It's time for us to do for ourselves. Our purpose is to build up the kingdom of God. It's to build up the temple of perfected man. The body is the most sacred instrument, the most sacred vehicle that we could use in doing God's will. So let us utilize it for what it was created for. This is your purpose.